Modern physics actually treats time travel as a mathematical problem by defining time as a navigable spatial dimension. Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity provides the mathematical framework for this. His equations allow for closed time-like curves, paths in spacetime that loop back on themselves. Astrophysicists theorize that these looping paths could naturally form near extreme cosmic entities, like black holes or wormholes. This mathematical possibility conflicts with causality, the rule that every effect must have a preceding cause. If a traveler uses a closed time-like curve to go backward, they carry the potential to initiate an action that destroys their own origin. The math permits the journey, but the logic dictates that completing it would break the physical laws of reality. Mapping the grandfather paradox, you travel backward to intercept your grandfather. You cause his demise. Because he dies, your parent is never born, meaning you are never born. If you were never born, you never built the time machine. He lives, and the loop restarts. You exist because you didn't eliminate him, but because you exist, you do. It is an infinite logical short circuit. For the universe to survive a backward trip, time cannot operate as a straight line. In the 1980s, Russian physicist Igor Novikov proposed the first structural fix to this vulnerability. It's called the self-consistency principle, acting as a built-in cosmological defense mechanism against paradoxes. The principle establishes a rigid mathematical rule. The probability of an event happening that would successfully change the past is exactly 0. Under this rule, if you travel back and point a weapon at your grandfather, the mechanism will jam. If you attempt to push him in front of a carriage, you slip and inadvertently push him directly into the arms of your grandmother, sparking their original romance. This model shapes time as a fixed circle. Your actions in the past are already woven into the universe's history. You cannot change the past, you only fulfill it. This implies that any sense of human free will during your travels is an illusion. Shifting away from classical physics, quantum mechanics offers an alternative timeline structure through the many worlds interpretation. In this model, altering a past event does not overwrite your original history. The precise moment you intervene, reality snaps and spawns an entirely new, parallel universe. Your home universe continues on without you. You now exist solely as an anomaly in this newly formed timeline, where a version of you will never be born. Here, time takes the shape of a forking branch. Causality is preserved because you haven't destroyed your own history. You've just permanently abandoned it. A third resolution lies in quantum superposition. This explores a universe where reality isn't rigid or branching, but entirely fuzzy. In 2014, researchers tested this by simulating the paradox on a quantum level. They virtually sent a photon back in time to flip a switch designed to destroy that exact same photon. The visual representation of the result looks like this. Instead of a crash, the particle entered a state of superposition, existing simultaneously as destroyed and intact. On a human scale, attempting to erase your grandfather wouldn't cause a short circuit. Instead, you'd both enter a state of probability, maintaining a 50-50 chance of being born. This creates a hazy cloud of time. Reality protects the laws of causality by taking a lethal contradiction and smearing it into a blur of uncertain outcomes. The grandfather paradox reveals physical constraints governing our universe. 3 shapes, a circle, forked line, and probability cloud, represent reality's defenses. The closed loop sacrifices free will. The multiverse permanently exiles you. Superposition turns your existence into a blur of probability. While the math points to a universe where time is navigable, the logic demands a toll. Which of these sacrifices, a loss of free will, a permanent exile, or a blurred reality, do you believe the universe demands in